So first of all, I would like to thank all of you for participating this year Darshan Utsav. This is the first year of this kind of program. The purpose is we are having Kirtana Mela, continuous Kirtan. We are having Shravana Utsav, continuous Shravana. Last few years it happened, I was in Puri during the return rath time. Then I saw the Lord is sitting here for 3 days on the street. No crowd there. Last few years I have been contemplating. Then our devotees take so much trouble to go with a big crowd inside the temple. In few minutes they will kick you out. But Lord has come out to give darshan. And especially it will develop up to a stage where hundreds, thousands of Western devotees will take advantage of this. They will see the Lord on the chariot. So this idea came, we should have a darshan utsav. So this main darshan utsav, this program is specifically when Jagannath chariot will come. I hope by tomorrow evening chariot will be here. Sometimes chariot does not reach, stays on the road. The next day it will come here. Then if tomorrow it comes, then day after tomorrow we will all gather in front of the chariot, see Mangalarti, do japa. But for 1 or 2 hours we can sit. The main purpose is that we will take darshan of Jagannath on chariot so intensely that we can carry the Lord within our heart. Anytime we can remember that form. Just like we can remember very easily the form of our children, our parents, is not it? Quickly can remember how my father looks like. But how Jagannath looks like, specifically the Puri. To be frank with you, till today, I have not been able to conceive Jagannath form in my mind. As much as I can remember Radha Mata of Ashtasakhi, I can remember Mayapur Jagannath, Rajapur Jagannath, and my deities, very clearly I can remember. This Jagannath I can never remember. Somehow or other, I can hold it in my mind, A few minutes I speak, I see him. But one thing I have observed, I have seen him inside the temple. Last 2-3 years I am coming and I am seeing him on the chariot. But he looks different on the chariot. Very prominent, very healthy, It's really look like a mountain sitting over there. So my main purpose was that I will come every year to see very intensely so that one day I will be able to remember Jagannath, Puri Jagannath, in my heart, in my mind. Then this idea came. Then why not we do for other devotees? Actually my idea was I will come with 15-20 devotees to do this program. Then news spread, we have now 200 devotees, 250 devotees have registered. As I told, this is first year. So you will be all special because you will be joining first year, pioneers of this program. At the same time, you will be facing a lot of problems also. Because we have no experience. This building I have never come, first time I came. But because they said next to temple, we just took it. 20 years before, I started Sri Kshetra Parikrama with 250 devotees. That time also I did not know where to stay, where to cook, where to see. And I am sure the first 2-3 years, first 250, then 400, it is always increasing, never reduced. But so mismanaged. I am sure that first 2 years, whoever has come, never will come to Parikrama. It's raining, prasadam service problem, this problem, that problem. I still remember those days. But by Jagannath's mercy, last year we had 15,000 devotees. We started with one group, then we had Bengali English group, Bengali English Hindi group, Bengali English Hindi Odia group. Then we started Tamil group. Then Guru Maharaj said, if Tamil coming, why not Telugu groups? Then they started a South Indian group. About 500-600 South Indian comes. And I know Jagannath very well than any of you. I know him, he's such a special personality. Any endeavor, any effort we do, he will give lot of troubles. He's very expert giving troubles. Yes. I have organized many Kolkata Rath Yatra, many things I have organized. But I have experienced, that why we have to, how we have to go through so much problems, but at the end, it gives very good results. That I am very indebted to Lord Jagannath. So the point is, as I told, then we added, we'll have Adapa Darshan. You know the glories of Adapa Darshan, that you take darshan of Jagannath in Jagannath temple for 10 years and 10,000 times. That is equal to one time taking darshan in Gundicha temple. But now problem is, the troubles you have to take, taking darshan for 10 years, 10,000 times. One time that much trouble you have to take today to take darshan of Jagannath in Gundicha temple. I heard that big line there because some stampede was there. Actually, the crowd was not like this when I was here, because I am from Puri. Hardly people are there because now transportation, everything has increased. So much big. Actually, before, previously, there's so much scarcity of people, there are no people to pull the rope. They would bring elephant. They would hire people. Gouda, cowherd people would come to pull the chariots also. One day it was like that. Now because world is changing, so many big crowd coming, all these things happening, very difficult for government to keep the pace, the amount of people's numbers increasing. So, as I told, the main our focus is when Jagannath come in front of chariot, that how we spend a lot of time taking his darshan. Okay? Then all other extra things added. We thought we'll come one day before, so that we can take Adapa darshan. And this year, the Rath Yatra day, this Jagannath is very unique. ISKCON was doing Rath Yatra all over India in different days. Puri people, Puri king pushed us. First, no, you do in one day. Then we gave one argument. If all over India will do same day Rath Yatra, then who will come to Puri? Then you don't bother for that. So this year we did 150 cities Rath Yatra, but Jagannath so clever. Whatever people came last year, the double people came this year. It's like that. It's very attractive. Jagannath is so attractive. Western people are not allowed inside the temple. In the Gaurav time, as many as people are in Mayapur, so many people are here. They are all Christian, Muslim background. Just imagine, I converted to Christian, they will not allow me in Vatican. How I will feel. But Jagannath temple, they are not allowed. But still they are behind Jagannath. I went to Russia, every house Jagannath. I went to Argentina. We have 5 temples. Every temple, only Jagannath Baladev Subhadra. No Radhakrishna, no Gaur there. So he is very clever. He has taken over the market now. His market is very high now. Jagannath's market is very high. So these are the extra things added. They are optionals. Like you see, going to Gundicha temple, you can't go in a group. You have to make a way to go there. Then I heard the police told 8 o'clock it will close. Now Pandita say no, 4 o'clock it will close. Because they have to prepare for tomorrow. So tomorrow, whoever you can afford, you can go take darshan on the chariot. So we'll discuss for some time. So 2 o'clock will be prasadam. So immediately you can go. Or you want to go to before prasadam, I will speak for another 45 minutes. If you want to go, you can go. And we have to set prasadam at 2 o'clock. But some people who go after katha, they come 3 o'clock. We have to serve some prasadam for them. We will serve some prasadam. So it's not possible for me to stand 2 hours there in the line. No, not possible. I tell some police who can take me inside. Police said, okay, we will inform Maharaj. So when ready. Then no, you can't speak a panda. They speak a panda. Then the police panda together. They said, okay, we will tell you what time you can come. I am waiting. Then I got a phone call. The police and pandas, they have some fighting now going on there. So they are fighting with each other. The Maharaj cannot come now. It's like that. So this one attraction was this darshan, Gundicha Mandir darshan. Then tomorrow pulling the chariots. That also depends on the weather, how many people will come, how many of you can afford. If you can pull the chariot, you can go take darshan on the chariot. That is very good also. And those who cannot afford that, then by the evening time, wherever on the street, the chariot will stop. You can go and take darshan in the chariot. Then day after tomorrow, morning time we will go. Then we will take darshan, Mangalarti, Chapa, that is Ekadashi Tithi. Then I was thinking we will take breakfast. We will go to sea bath. And on the way, you can take darshan, you can walk on the way, Shweta Ganga, Sarvabhadra's house, Siddha Bakul, Gambhira, then Haridas Thakur Samadhi. Then if you want to take a bath, you have to be very, very careful. We go in the group, we are arranging some nolia from Lifesaver, something they said. So they will be present there, so then you take a bath. because this kind of incidents happen during a parikrama. We lost few devotees. Since then, we are very, very careful in this regard. One day, I'm planning, we'll all go together or small inside the temple. I have published a very special book called Sri Mandir. Sri Mandir means everything inside the temple. That you can go with this book, you can go individually also, it will guide you which direction to go, what to see, what is the deity, what is pranam mantra, all the details. So that you will really feel about Jagannath temple. So that is Ekadashi Tithi. Then there evening time, there is Sona base, very gorgeous dressing, quintals of gold, hand, leg, helmet. But that day crowd will be bigger than Rath Yatra day crowd. Line will be at least 2-3 kilometers. Not line, the flow of crowds is what will move like this. But I have heard the place we are staying, we can go from this way, because from far you can take darshan also. So we will find out from our Pandit, he can guide us, take that darshan. The next day again, Mangalarti, take darshan, focus on that. And other plan. Next day, there is a plan. If you want to go, anybody want to go Sakhi Gopal or Alarnath, extra, we can make arrangement for that also. So these are the different things going to happen. And as I told you, this year, the first year, we have no experience. That will be little difficult. So, but you don't focus too much inconvenience. If you focus too much, meditate on inconvenience, then you will be fried. If you focus more, we are just one step from the temple. We spend as much as time in the temple. So many. You take this book, sit everywhere. A small group you can go, free time. Focus how much you can focus on the Lord. Standing here, you can see the Nila Chakra. Try to understand the glories of the Nila Chakra. So in this matter, we have to be, it depends upon us, how much we take advantage of these 4 days. If we focus more on our comfort, so that is one thing, and we focus more how to hear more things, how to chant like morning time, nice garden, we can go sit and chant our rounds over there. So this is the way how we should spend these 4 days in Sri Puri Dham, Sri Kshetra Puri Dham. Most of you already here, it's not first time you are here, you know. Who is first time in Puri? First time. And your mother knows everything, she can guide you, no problem. So Tamil people are understanding what I am saying? They are all English people. Yes. South Indians are good in English. They are North Indians. Yes. South India, they are good in English. That is good. So, okay. Any questions you have? Now, there are some people saying in Spat Batika, for you no problem. You don't walk through the road, you can walk through the gardens. Very nice, pleasant, 1 or 2 rounds. You have to come for prasadam. Those who are staying in this building, you are fortunate. Because prasad is at doorstep. Yes? Yes? But those who are staying in Sipat Vatika, you are more fortunate. Because you will get opportunity of doing some dham parikrama every day. These people are deprived of that. Every day we take darshan of Patita Bhavana, chanting rounds, doing parikrama. These people may think, oh, we are Gana, because of the building we are staying, same building, prasad coming here. It's not like that. You have to see always what is spiritual benefits we have. Mataji was telling, I told you have taken prasadam. Then Maharaj, big line. If you will see the 15,000 people standing in line, I usually faint there. So we have to adjust all these things and make our progress that way. So any questions, whatever I said, regarding programs or anything you want to know. I will try to spend as much as possible, because I have to give some time, because we are having a program next to Gundesa temple, where we are feeding lakhs of people every day in conjunction with Adani company. So we have every day I will give a class there from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. in Hindi. So any of you want, you can be there for that katha also. And I will spend time doing katha among you also. Spend time like that. Yes.
Is it possible that we could have darshan of the Papandival jail in the Gundicha? If some of us
Prasanna Nimai, you are here. One devotee is telling you can buy some tickets. I bought ticket last year, I went there. But still you have to go through a lot of troubles to reach there. This way, that way, they give pass. They know, oh, this pass is not for this area, for that area. So, but some other I manage because some Prasanna nahi kare, Prasanna se. Prasanna nimai. Dekha tha. So we can contact him and one day I'll take him to the temple, take one panda with us. So we can go together. Then I'll explain to you inside the temple what is happening there. Pandivija will discuss that. You can get the ticket, then you can go. The Jagannath Swami ke. So now we will have Sravanatasa, the stage of hearing about the glories of Jagannath Puri Dham. So all of you know, Adi Shankaracharya has established 4 dhams in Bharat. One in north, one west, one south, and one east. How many of you know the name of this 4 dham? Raise your hands. Okay, rather I ask, how many of you do not know what are these 4 dhams? Raise your hands. Hi. Okay. I am happy to know that I have a good opportunity to tell you something. If you already know, there is no fun in that. So Adi Shankaracharya has established 4 dhams in 4 directions. In north, Badrinath. In west, Dwarakanath. In south, Ramnath. In Saptajug, that Badri Narayan Bhagavan, Badrinath. In Dwapar Krishna Bhagavan, Dwarakanath. Tretya Ram Bhagavan, Ramnath. And Kali who is left? Jagannath. In eastern part of India, Jagannath. So 4 Nath in 4 sides, direction of Bharatvarsha. And among these 4 dhams, Jagannath Dham is the topmost one. That's why it is believed that any 4 dham jatra you do, you have to start from Jagannath Puri. Then you complete your 4 dham jatra, then come back and take darshan of Jagannath. You go to Mahadadi Ocean, take bath there, take darshan of Jagannath, Anand Bazar, you honor Jagannath Mahaprasad, then your 4 dham jatra is completed. Now if you go for 4 dham jatra, you can go by flight, you can go by train. But before, people are walking. My mom used to tell me that people would go start for 4 dham jatra by walking. And before they start their jatra, they do their Shraddha ceremony, their own Shraddha ceremony, expecting that they will never come back, they will die on the way. That was what that time it was. So difficult, Char Dham Jati. Then next come 4 kshetras, 4 kshetras in Utkal Bhumi. Shankha Kshetra, Chakra Kshetra, Gada Kshetra and Padma Kshetra. How these dhams manifested? Sometime there is a very ferocious demon troubling everybody called Goyasur. Have you heard the name of Goya Dham? How many of you have not heard the name Goya Dham? Raise your hands. Goya Dham? Gaya Dham? Goya or Gaya? अरे वो तो गया, ये गया है, गया नहीं। तो गया धाम है बिहार में। सब अभी देखो पर पितृपुरुष श्राद्ध, why they go there? Because Vishnu Padabadma is there. Lord Vishnu came. He did not kill the Gayasur. He pressed him under his feet, lotus feet. So he is still there. Anytime he can come out also. The Bhagavan has pressed. And now we go for Pitru Purusha. What we do in Shraddha? All the Hindus they go. Most of the Hindus must go, the eldest son. What they do? They offer some rice to Lord Vishnu. Then that prasad they offer to that Atma. Pretatma or Bhutatma or whatever it is. So they did great job. All my ancestors will be free now, relieved. Why? Well, they got Krishna Prasad. Very good. Good or bad? It's good or bad? Our children will do Vishnu Prasad when you become Bhoot, Pret or whatever. It's good or bad? It is good but not very good. If you have to take Krishna Prasad, then why after you become ghost, you take, now you can take Krishna Prasad? Then you don't need Shraddha ceremony. You become Vaishnava. The whole Shraddha ceremony is offered bhoga to Vishnu and that Prasad you give to the Atma. But if whole life you take Krishna Prasadam, then what is the question of offering Vishnu Prasad? Prabhupada is saying, if you become a devotee, at least in a devotee community, if somebody leave body, we do Vaishnava bhajan. Prabhupada is saying that is not necessary also. If you take shelter of Krishna, you don't need that also. Have to speak of doing Shraddha ceremony. Anyway, the karma kanda is there. So after Lord Vishnu subduing this Gayasur, he came to Odisha. Odisha that time was known as Utkal Desh. Prior to that, Odisha was known as Udra Desh. When King Indradevna came here from Malava Avanti, it was known as Udra Desh. Then Lord, he placed his 4 ayudhas at 4 places. Here he placed his Shankha, they call Shankha Kshetra. Bhubaneswar he placed Chakra, called Chakra Kshetra. Jajapur he placed Gada, called Gada Kshetra. Konarka he placed, what is left? Padma, the Padma Kshetra. Interestingly, out of Pancha Upasana, the 4 worship is going on here. Vishnu in Puri, Bhubaneswar, Chakrakshetra or Saibas, Lingaraj temple, Jajpur, that is Gadakshetra, Viraja Devi is there, for Saktas and Sauryas, the worshipper of Surya Bhagavan, they go to Konarka. One more is left out of Pancha Upasana. You know about Pancha Upasana? Shankaracharya has introduced. One more is Ganesh. The 5 gods that Shankaracharya they worship. Vaishnav, Sakta, Shaurya, Ganapatya, then again Vaishnav, Sadhya, Sakta, Shaurya and Ganapatya. The four Panchopasana. So out of this five, the best is this Sankhakshetra. Why this place is called Sankhakshetra? He placed Sankha here, and the size of this place, Puri, is like a conch shell. And at the center of the conch shell, there is Jagannath temple. The conch shell has a hole one side, no, and another raised side is this. The earth, and the other downside is the ocean. That is Sankhakshetra. And this Sankhakshetra is very unique. There is no other dham which is equal to Jagannath Puri Dham. Puri Dham is the best among all other dhams. How many of you agree to this? Raise your hands. How many of you do not agree to this? Why? Mayapur is the best. Then Tirupati Wala will come. They say, no, Tirupati is the best. Then Ram Bhaktas will come. They say, no, Adodhya is the best. That is what the Purana also describes. Purana will describe about Dwaraka. Oh, Dwaraka. There is no other dham equal to Dwaraka. The best Dwaraka. Then next chapter, Ajodhya. Then Ajodhya, the best Ajodhya. There is nothing equal to Ajodhya. What will become greater than Ajodhya? Banaras. Every chapter, the Purana writers write the same thing. So then what is the greatest? And why do they write like this? Why do they cheat us like this? Saying everything is greater. Why they do something that will fight with each other? The Ram Bhakta will say, this Purana says, Ajodhya is the greatest. No, Banaras is the greatest. Why they give space to us to fight? Actually, the fact is, when the Purana writers, they write the glories of a specific dham, they get so much engrossed. The greatness, they just feel the greatness of that dham, then they feel nothing can be equal to this. You see? With that sentiment they moved, they write, wow, this is the highest. So in this way, every dham, the Purana they write, this is the highest. But actually the fact is, how many of you have eaten laddu in your life? Laddu? So everybody must have laddu. Okay? Who can tell me which side of the laddu is more tasty? Which side of the laddu is more tasty? Huh? Every side. It is like that. Every dham is like that. But today, I'll prove you that Jagannath Dham is really best, highest than any other dham. Because of two reasons. Because of dham itself and because of Bhagavan. You will agree with me after hearing from me. I'll challenge. Nobody can claim other dhams are greater than Jagannath Puri Dham. The Shastra says that Bhagavan has unlimited form, unlimited bhava. Three bhavas are important. One Aishwarya bhava, Madhurya bhava, and next is Audarya bhava. You know Audarya? What is the meaning of Audarya? Huh? Very munificent. So Dwaraka is Aishwarya Dhama. Vrindavan is Madhurya Dhama. Navadvip is Audarya Dhama. If you go each of those places, you will reciprocate with God with a specific bhava. Dwaraka only Aishwarya bhava. No Madhurya, no Audarya. Go to Vrindavan. There is Madhurya, but Audarya is not there. So much as in Navadip Dham. Our Acharyas say, Krishna is very merciful. He is very merciful. You agree or don't agree? Yes or no? Yes. But our Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they don't agree. This is what kind of merciful he is. He is not merciful. Of course he is merciful. Sukadeva Goswami saying, just see how merciful he is. Ahabakiyam stanakala kutam. Bakasura's sister Baki, Putana, came spearing poison on her breast to kill Krishna. But how she was rewarded? What Krishna reciprocated with her? What he gave her? You know? Where did he go? Huh? Golok Vrindavan became motherly position. Is not he merciful? Definitely merciful. But our Acharya is saying no. Our Acharya is saying Krishna sent her to Golok Vrindavan, gave her position, motherly position, but he killed her. When Krishna killed Putana, what was the reaction of her children, her relatives? Did they come forward to say, oh Krishna, thank you very much, thank you very much? They must have become very angry. This Krishna is Badmas, right? They must be cursing him. After 5,000 years now we are saying, oh, she went to Golok Vrindavan. At that time, they were not happy. So Krishna has to kill somebody to send him back to Godhead. But when that Krishna came as Gauranga, did he kill anybody? Did he kill Jagai Madhai? Papi tapi jata chilo hariname udharlo tar sakhi. So that is difference. That is Audarya. That is Audarya bhav. Very interestingly, Shastra says that all these three dhams are here in Puri Dham. If you come to Puri, you don't need to visit any other places. Dwaraka is here, Vrindavan is here, Navadvip is here. So everything is here. You have enough here. Don't be worried. Where is Dwaraka? We are sitting next to Dwaraka, the Jagannath temple. The Jagannath is into Abhinna Dwaraka Dham, Aishwarya Dham. So Aishwarya Dham. And here, the Singhasan Lord sitting is called Ratna Singhasan, Aishwarya. Temple you have seen, it's a big temple. On Sona based day, you will see gold, quintals of gold. They will decorate Lord Jagannath. The four bhandar storehouse of all these ornaments. There is one well, if you go to North Gate, called Sonakua. Boili Bakunda side, they bring water from there for Snan Purnima. That well name is called Sonakua, golden well, not because it is made up of gold. Previously, one king, to renovate Jagannath temple, he needs lot of money. So he collected lot of gold and storing inside the well, not your iron chest. That much opulence is here. The temple has been built. If you go to South Gate outer courtyard, there's a long stone only standing there, long, this height. Till today, in my childhood time, I have been seeing. Till today, they do not know where this big stone has fallen from there. It's unique. It's Aishwarya. Aishwarya Dham. Then Madhurya Dham is Gundicha Dham, Vrindavan, Abhinna Vrindavan, because the Lord, He appeared there. When King Indradrona first came, he put his tent over there. He has to donate millions of cows to Brahmanas and demigods. So where they're standing from the hoop, the pond was created, Indradumna Sarovar is still there. Nilakanteswara Mahadev you will see. When Indradumna kingdom, since then Nilakanteswara Mahadev is there. Big pandal and big yajna there. That is called Mahabedi. Here called Ratna Bedi, there called Mahabedi. Adapa Mandap. So Lord Jagannath appeared there. That is birthplace. Is Gokul Vrindavan. Is Madhurya Dham. Then there is Audarya Dham. Non-different Navadip. Where is Navadip here? Gambhira, Siddha Bakul, Tota Gopinath, Haridas Thakur. That is called Navadip Dham. But interestingly, Puri Sankhakshetra is the best place for earthly planet. If you do commit sinful activities anywhere on this planet, you come to Puri, you become free from sinful reaction. And if you commit sinful activities in Puri, then where you go? How you become free from that? If you commit sinful activities outside the Puri, you come to Puri, you are free from sinful reaction. You commit in Puri, where you will go to become free? You know? You go to take bath in ocean. Take bath in ocean, you become free. So Puri, Sankhakshetra, Panchak, 5 Krosa, the best place. But out of that, there is a place called Bhattasagara. Bhattasagara means the tract of land starting from Kalpabhata. How many of you seen Kalpabhata? How many of you been to Jagannath temple, inside temple? Many of you not been to inside temple. Those who have been to inside temple don't know what is Kalpabhata. Rohini Kunda? Some of you have seen. That's why this book is very, very important. People are going just looking like this. What is what? We should know that now. So from that Kalpabhata of the ocean called the Bhattasagara, this place is the best place, even in this Sikhetra, Sankhakshetra, called Bhattasagara. And coincidentally, Navadip Dham is in that area only. It's a top place here. So of course I am in Puri, I can prove Puri is the best. But if I go to Navadip, I will prove Navadip is the best also. I have that sutra also. So in this way, all 3 dhams are here. So dham wise, it is the best place. Then Bhagavan wise, Bhagavan's pastime wise, Puri is the best place. Why? You go to Ajodhya, Rama is there. Go to Dwaraka, Krishna is there. Go to Badrinath, Badrinath Bhagavan is there. But in each place, Bhagavan is there, but Bhagavan is lacking one thing. What is lacking? Bhagavan receiving service from devotees. He is very happy. But what happiness the devotees are deriving, that Bhagavan does not know. By serving God, what devotees are, what kind of happiness they are deriving, Bhagavan does not know. But here in Puri Dham, Bhagavan is very, very complete. That's why they say, in Dwaraka, Bhagavan is Purna, complete. In Mathura, is Purnatara, more complete. In Vrindavan, is Purnatama, most complete. But even if he is most complete, his desires are not fulfilled. How his devotees are enjoying by serving him. That's why there is Purna, Purnatara, Purnatama. And what is beyond that? Good, better, best. What is beyond that? Complete, more complete, most complete. Purna, Purnatara, Purnatama. Is there something beyond that? In your dictionary, in your grammar? Yes, anybody know? No? I have discovered one word for that. Purna, Purnatara, Purnatama, then Paripurnatama. Paripurna, Pariprasnana, right? Pariprasna, Paridhi, so Paripurnatama. So Bhagavan's pastime achieved Paripurnatama in Jagannath Puri. Everywhere there Purna, Purnatara, Purnatama, but here Paripurnatama. Because here the same Bhagavan Sri Krishna manifested and he made his pastimes two different forms. One is Jagannath, another is Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Krishna. One is Bhagavan, one is Bhakta. So nowhere it happens. No other dham. Bhagavan has appeared in both forms and enjoying the both aspects of receiving service and rendering service. That's why Bhagavan's pastimes wise also. Nobody can be equal to Puri Dham, nobody can excel the Puri Dham. So to Dham wise, Jagannath Puri is the best, and Bhagavan wise, Jagannath Puri is the best. Then, specially for fallen people like us, for Kali Yuga, Kali Yuga people are very fallen. Kali Yuga people very badmas. You know badmas? What is English of badmas? Is it a word for badmas? So I was contemplating Bhagavan saying Paritrana sadhana vinasa duskritang dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavaya jaga jaga. Every yuga he comes. He came in Satya Yuga. He came in Treta Yuga. He came Dwapar Yuga. But Kali Yuga Bhagavan does not come. You know that? That's why Bhagavan's another name is Tri-Yuga. He comes Satya, Treta, Dwapar, but no Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga there is no incarnation. So I was thinking, every Yuga Bhagavan is coming. What mistake Kali Yuga people did that he is not coming this? You know why he is not coming? Kali Yuga people are so notorious. Bhagavan also afraid of to come in Kali Yuga. He is thinking, I go, I am in big trouble, those people. Kali Yuga people are so fallen that I cannot deliver them. That's a Kali Kale Naam Rupe Krishna Bata. In Kali Yuga Bhagavan came in three forms. One is holy name, Nama Brahma, because Bhagavata, Sabda Brahma, then it comes Archa Vigraha, Daru Brahma. So Jagannath, for specially, out of the unlimited forms of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Jagannath form is specifically meant to deliver the people of Kali Yuga. Because the mercy manifests in Paripurnatama way, fully. You have seen Jagannath's eyes? Who has not seen Jagannath's eyes? Everybody. How his eyes, if somebody can describe me? His eyes is round. What else? He has no eyelid. What else? He has beautiful red circle. Have you seen red circle? Then between red there is white. Middle there is black. That red circle, the Puri people they claim that each of us, we have little red here at the corner, you know, and we feel compassion for somebody, tears come from that red spot, from this corner, no? Tears come corner. But Jagannath is Paripurnatama merciful. That's why his eyes is all around, the red circle is there. is fully merciful. And so much so, all other Bhagavans, they come with eyelids, they close eyelid. He is so eager to deliver us. And he came without eyelids. So always he can give his mercy, his magnanimity of Lord Jagannath. So many ways. I have a book, Rath, the mystery of Rath. There I have mentioned the magnanimity of Lord Jagannath. Jagannath is the only deity in whole India that who leaves the altar and comes out. Tirupati Balaji does not come out. He comes out. Srirangam, Nathadwar, Jagannath comes out. So that very special. One interesting thing happened. I was in the GBC meeting in Tirupati. So Revati Raman Prabhu took us to show Tirupati Balaji. So we were discussing. Then I was asking Revati Raman Prabhu, Tirupati Balaji, his eyes is covered, right, by tilak, is half covered. Then I asked, why they covered eyes? Then Revati Raman said, because college people are so sinful that he can't look at them. So sinful, so fallen, that he is not able to look at them. Then I cut Revati Raman. I said, see the difference between your Balaji and our Jagannath? Your Balaji cannot look at sinful people, but our Jagannath opening big eyes to see the sinful people and gives merciful glances. But your Balaji closing his eyes. So that is the difference between Balaji and Jagannath. We are talking like that. But then what happened? Then when we reached in front of Balaji, the eye was not covered, wide open eyes that day. So what happened? What happened to covering? They said, Maharaj, once a day, once a year, or few days, some specific days, they don't cover the eyes, they keep it wide open. So I thought I was challenging Balaji, he never opens to show me. No, I also open my eyes. Not always I close my eyes. Special pastimes of Balaji and Jagannath. The point is, okay, so he is the most merciful, most befitting God for people of Kali Yuga. And Guru Maharaj said, His Holiness Jayapatra Maharaj, he gave a very nice description. Listen this. He said, why Bhagavan comes to this material world? His main purpose is, he wants to deliver the fallen people like us. So Bhagavan, many forms of Bhagavan is there, Rama, Vamana, Narasimha. Different time, different Bhagavad forms come to deliver the fallen souls like us. And how he will deliver us? He will deliver us by his mercy. By his mercy. Then Guru Maharaj said, Sapta Yuga people, they are not so fallen. They are not so sinful. That's why less merciful Bhagavan came. But no need of mercy so much. Less merciful Bhagavan came. Tritiya, Dwapar. But Kali Yuga people, they are very fallen. Then he gave an example of antibiotics. Guru Maharaj said, if your fever or disease is less, 150 power antibiotic will work. But if disease is very severe, you need 1000 power antibiotic. The same way, Jagannath also came out of millions of unlimited forms of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Jagannath is one form who comes here with a heavy dose, high dose mercy. Then only he will be successful to deliver us. Any other Bhagavan would come, would not be able to deliver us. If Rama would come, he would not deliver us. Krishna would come, he would not deliver us. Because we know in scriptures, Shastra says, process is given to be delivered. What are the processes given in scriptures? You go to Himalaya, do tapasya. You will be delivered. How many of you will go there? No. you do yajna, you do jnana, you do tyaga. We are not ready to do. We cannot do anything. That's why Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Give simple process, simplest process. What is simple process Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave? Huh? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows this college of people are lazy people. They will not do dhyana, tyaga, tapasya. You lazy fellows, just chant Hare Krishna. Is it very difficult to chant Hare Krishna? Easy or difficult? What do you feel? Easy or difficult? Very simple, easy. But at the same time, all of you must have experienced that as soon as you pick up Japamala, you fall sleepy also. Yes or no? More or less. What does that mean? Then Krishna realized these fellows are not lazy, they are super lazy looks like. He gave the simplest process. Just chant Hare Krishna, come back to Godhead. They are falling sleepy. So what to do? That's why Krishna came as Jagannath. Come to me. No problem. I have something for you. You will not fall sleepy. You will wake up. What you have with you? I have Mahaprasad for you. Prasad seva karila hai, sakala prapancha jaya. Simply by taking Mahaprasad, one will go back to Godhead. One point comes to my mind. I should read my previous family life story. When I read Prabhupada's book, I become crazy. No, I leave house, I become Babaji, Brahmachari, join ISKCON. But as usual, family members, they don't like children to go join monastery. So my mother, father, brothers, they are all devoted. Now I feel they are better devoted than me. My father from childhood, he had been following the four relative principles. I only, after joining ISKCON, I forgot. But before, I was having good marks, everything. And my father was following everything. They are all good devotees. So my mother would not preach me. No, don't go, stay here, do this, that. One day my mother was very angry upon me. She said, you get out, you go, you become sadhu. I will be staying here and by taking Jagannath Prasad only, I will go back to Godhead. I don't need to become sadhu. She said, I'll just take every day Jagannath Prasad and go back to Godhead. And to understand that, it took 40 years to me that by taking Jagannath Prasad, I could have gone back to Godhead. But my mother knows this, the conclusion of all the scriptures. And I become a very learned, scholarly person to understand what my mom told 50 years before. That I will go back to Godhead before you by taking Jagannath Prasadam. So that is the truth. So Guru Maharaj said, this is the habit in every respect, that the way Bhagavan comes out of the temple, the way sleeplessly, without closing his eyes, he is distributing his mercy. To his prasadam, he is distributing his mercy. Another unique thing you will find here, what you will not see anywhere in all over India. All over India, only Brahmanas, they are eligible to serve the Lord. Is not it? No one else can enter into Garbhagriha. But this place is the exception. High class Brahman will serve and low class tribal server untouchable. They will serve also. And what service they will do? The most confidential service. And Lord is in fever pastimes. 11 months Brahmanas. 1 month is untouchable. Savarats. They are regarded as Jagannath's family members. See the culture of Lord Jagannath. That how merciful he is. He comes out. One interesting story. Once I was in Assam. Rath Yatra, the chief minister, 30-40 years before, chief minister of Assam had come. And he was explaining how is real Jagannath. He is understanding is real Jagannath because Jagannath is black and he represents all Negro black people of Africa. And Baladev is white and he represents all white people. Then Subhadra is yellow. She represents all Mongolian, Chinese, all yellow people. Then Sudarshan is red and he represents all red Indians. So in this way, because they represent the whole universe, so they are the Lord of the universe. That was his understanding. But interestingly, wherever I go in class, I tell this. Then one devotee sent one email, some quoting a verse, explaining how that in this world there are 4 color people are there. So Jagannath represents. So in this way, there are few other points I forgot. In many respects, you will see Jagannath is simply merciful, simply merciful, simply merciful. But out of all these tricks that he has given to us, how to take us back to Godhead, one thing I like the best. I will tell you that. The best part of it, how merciful he is. Okay. Janmashtami, the appearance day of Lord Krishna. You do fasting? Yes. Up to midnight. Gaur Purnima, you do fasting up to evening. Ram Navami, you do fasting up to noon time. Up to noon time, Ram Navami. And Snan Purnima, Rath Yatra, you do fasting? You do fasting. So that is the best. Jagannath is so merciful. None of his festivals, he has recommended fasting there. So no fasting. So all of some tapasya is there. All other, some tapasya is there, some renunciation is there, some tyaga is there. But for Jagannath, the biggest tapasya you have to do. What is the biggest tapasya? You have to eat a lot of Jagannath prasadam. So much so, at least we ISKCON people, we do little tapasya. On Ekadashi day, we don't take rice, isn't it? But Puri people, they don't believe on this. If they don't take any, they'll never take Jagannath prasad. And Ekadashi day especially, they will come and take rice prasad here. And to prove that, they say that Jagannath told Ekadashi Devi that who are you? We become so great that on your tithi people will not take my prasadam. My prasad is not prasad, it's Mahaprasad. Everyone will eat Mahaprasad on this tithi. Then Jagannath arrested Ekadashi Devi. Then he arrested and put inside the temple. If you go in time, behind the temple there is a small temple. Then Jagannath, you keep quiet, sit here. All my Puri people will eat Jagannath Prasad on this day. So very good, huh? When Ekadashi comes, we come to Puri then. No, that will not happen because we are doing sadhana bhakti. We have to follow. We have to follow strictly. Puri people, okay. And maybe okay for them. Because they're very fortunate. But for us, we are doing sadhana bhakti. We do Ekadashi fasting from grain and do offer obeisances. Next morning, we do breakfasting. So in this regard, once Haridas Thakur was here, Ekadashi Tithi. Ekadashi Tithi, so we don't take any grain, no prasadam, there's fasting. In that day, Vatavan Panda, he brought whole basket full of rice, dal, hot rice, dal, sabji, mohura, besara, kata, everything. Please take. What to do? Shastra says if Jagannath Prasad comes in front of you, prapta matrana bhaktavya. As soon as you should put into mouth. Don't think, oh, I have not taken bath, I have not done this, how can, no vichar. Immediately put into mouth. Otherwise, you commit offense to Mahaprasad. So what to do? Now Mahaprasad has come. Haridas Thakur cannot If doesn't take Mahaprasad, it's offense. And take Mahaprasad, then also offense. Ekadashi will break. He take Prasad, Ekadashi will break. He doesn't take Prasad, then what will happen? Offense to Mahaprasad. Then what to do? He has any fix what to do. And Bhagavan has said, no, Dadami Buddhi Jagam, I will give you intelligence. So what Haridas Thakur did, when we eat prasadam, before we eat prasad, what we do? What we do? Mahaprasad, that we glorify. You have to glorify. Otherwise, how can you eat honor prasadam? You have to glorify. So what Haridas Thakur did, he started glorifying Mahaprasad. He's glorifying whole day, glorifying, whole day, whole night glorifying. And next day time, Parana time came, they offered of incenses and he held prasadam. So there is no offense to Mahaprasad. And no offense to Ekadashi Pratam. So these are the different aspects of magnanimity of Lord Jagannath, munificent and so munificent. Now Jagannath has gone all over the world distributing his mercy. Now fortunately there is a big temple has come up in West Bengal also, almost equal to this temple. And the Chief Minister of West Bengal, he specifically said that here Jagannath temple only Hindus are allowed. I built the Jagannath temple, the Jagat people will be allowed. Very interestingly. So I don't know where he got this inspiration. Bengalis are more into Kali Ma, Durga Ma, Sitala Ma. I don't think she could have built a big Durga temple, Kali temple. Where she got this idea? Nobody knows. 3 years, we did not know. Only 2 months before, she approached ISKCON. That must have Jagannath's inspiration. He said, I made a trust, build this temple, and almost same as this temple. And I want ISKCON to take Seva Puja responsibility to this temple. So they made one trust, made ISKCON trustee, they gave Seva Puja. So I was thinking it's very historical, Bengal, they don't have anything like this. Like Orissa, they have Jagannath temple. Andhra, they have Tirupati. Tamil Nadu, they have a Srirangam. Then Kerala, they have a... Every state they have a, right? Bengal, no big establishment. But Jagannath very cleverly has entered there. He will change. Now Bengal will change. With thousands of people, they come to Digha to watch the ocean and to eat the fish. Now they will get Mahaprasad. Then Jagannath Swami ki, Prabhu ki, Sandra Devi ki, Gaur Premanande.